5 signs he is falling hard for you. You've been seeing him for a while and you're wondering, is this real? Is he actually falling for me, or am I just convenient? Does he see a future, or is he just enjoying right now? Men show love differently than women, and if you don't know what to look for, you'll miss the signs. By the end of this video, you'll know the 5 unmistakable signs that he's not just interested, he's falling hard for you. These aren't games or tests. These are psychological and behavioral indicators that reveal genuine emotional investment versus casual interest. Sign 1. He makes you a priority, not an option. Time and effort investment. When a man is falling hard for you, you become a priority in his life, not something he fits in when convenient. He makes time for you even when busy, plans ahead to see you, and rearranges his schedule because spending time with you matters. Men make time for what they value. He makes concrete plans in advance. Plans dates days or weeks ahead, not just last minute, what are you doing tonight? Shows he's thinking about seeing you and planning for it. Advanced planning signals you're important enough to prioritize. Men who care, plan. Men who don't, keep options open. Planning reveals intention and priority. He rearranges his schedule to see you. When he's busy, he finds time rather than making excuses. Willing to adjust his plans because seeing you is important. You're not squeezed in, you're prioritized. Busy schedules reveal priorities. We make time for what matters. I'm too busy means you're not a priority. Emma had dated 2 different men. The first would text late saying, "Want to hang out?" but never planned actual dates. He was always busy when Emma wanted to see him, but expected Emma to be available when he was free. Emma felt like an afterthought. The second man, whom Emma eventually married, behaved completely differently. He'd text Monday asking about plans for Friday. When work got busy, he'd say, "I have a crazy week, but I want to see you. Can we do dinner Thursday?" He introduced Emma to his friends within weeks. Emma was clearly a priority. The difference was obvious. The first guy saw Emma as an option when convenient. The second was falling hard and showed it by making Emma a priority. Emma learned, men who care make time. Men who don't make excuses. So notice planning patterns. Does he plan ahead or only reach out last minute? Observe consistency. Is contact regular and reliable or sporadic and unpredictable? Watch for integration. Are you part of his life or kept separate? Don't accept option status. If months pass without priority treatment, he is not that into you. Sign 2. He wants to know everything about you. Deep interest beyond surface. When a man is falling hard, he's genuinely interested in knowing you deeply, not just physical attraction or surface conversation. He asks about your past, your dreams, your fears, your family, your values. He remembers details you've shared and brings them up later. He's curious about what makes you tick. He asks deep, meaningful questions. Goes beyond just, "How was your day?" to, "What are your dreams? What was your childhood like?" Wants to understand your values, beliefs, goals. Deep questions reveal he's thinking long-term compatibility. Surface questions maintain surface connection. Deep questions build intimacy. Men falling in love want to know you completely. Surface interest forgets. Deep feelings remember. He's showing you you're important. Casual interest forgets. Deep feelings remember. He's curious about your past and future. Wants to know about your family, your history, past relationships. Not jealously, genuinely. Asks about your future goals. Where do you see yourself going? This curiosity shows he's considering if he fits into your future. Future talk indicates he's thinking about shared future. Genuine interest versus interrogation or possessive questioning, very different things. And he listens more than he talks. Actively listens when you speak. Asks follow-up questions. Conversation isn't just waiting for his turn to talk. Makes you feel heard and understood. Active listening shows investment in understanding you. Men in love want to know you. Casual guys want to impress you. Why deep interest matters? Falling in love involves wanting to know someone's depths. Surface interest stays surface. Deep interest goes deeper. He's not just attracted, he genuinely cares about who you are. Research shows curiosity about partner predicts relationship satisfaction. If he never goes deeper than surface talk, he's not falling in love. Sophia dated 2 men simultaneously early on. Date with man A talked about surface things, favorite movies, weekend plans, funny stories. Pleasant, but shallow. Date with man B asked about Sophia's family, her relationship with her parents, her career dreams, what she valued most in life. He remembered Sophia mentioning loving a specific author and brought it up weeks later. Man B made Sophia feel seen and known. Sophia realized man A was attracted but not invested. Man B was falling hard. The depth of his curiosity and memory showed genuine interest in knowing Sophia completely. Sophia chose man B. Years later, happily married, Sophia remembered those deep questions on early dates were signs he was falling in love. He wanted to know everything because he was already imagining a future. So notice question depth. Does he ask deep questions or stay surface? Test his memory. Does he remember details you've shared? Observe listening quality. Does he actively listen or just wait to talk? Notice curiosity patterns. Is he genuinely interested in knowing you deeply?
Sign 3, he talks about the future with you in it, includes you in his plans. When a man is falling hard, he starts naturally including you in his future plans. Not pressured, not questioned into it, naturally. We should go there next summer. I want you to meet. Future talk reveals he's mentally building a future that includes you. He uses we and us language. We should instead of just I. Thinks in terms of partnership rather than individual. Linguistic shift from I to we reveals mental shift to unit. Language reveals thinking. We thinking means couple thinking. Serious men think in we. Casual men think in I. He makes plans weeks or months ahead with you. Let's go to that concert in August, or we should take a trip next year. Plans that assume you'll still be together. Long-term planning indicates expectation of longevity. People don't plan distant futures with temporary people. Future planning reveals intention. He wants you to meet important people. Eager for you to meet his family, close friends, important people in his life. Integration into his inner circle shows he sees you as a permanent fixture. Meeting important people is statement of serious intention. Men don't introduce casual dates to parents. Natural integration versus keeping you completely separate. Very different. And he discusses big life plans and includes you. Talks about career moves, life goals, future plans, and considers you. I'm thinking about moving for this job. What would you think? Including you in major decisions shows he values your input and sees you as a partner. Major life decisions discussed with you means you're in his future. Serious men include partners in planning. Casual men keep separate. Why future talk matters. Men don't waste time planning futures with women they don't see long term. Future orientation reveals genuine investment. Staying in the present only indicates uncertainty or casual intention. Research shows future-oriented language predicts commitment. Months without any future talk means he's not planning one with you. After 3 months of dating, Mia noticed a pattern with Jake. Every conversation naturally included future references. We should check out that new restaurant when it opens next month. You'd love visiting my hometown. We should go this summer. My sister is going to love you when you meet her. Jake talked about career opportunities and asked Mia's opinion as if her input mattered to his decisions. Within 4 months, Mia had met Jake's entire family. The message was clear. Jake was building a future that included Mia. Mia's friend was dating someone for the same amount of time who never mentioned anything beyond next weekend. Everything was present-focused. Mia realized Jake's future talk was a sign he was falling hard. Her friend's guy? Just casual. 2 years later, Mia and Jake were engaged. Her friend had moved on from the guy who never mentioned tomorrow. So listen for future language. Does he naturally include you in future plans? Notice we versus I. How does he talk? As individual or as a unit? Observe integration. Does he want you to meet important people? Watch for inclusion. Are you part of his future thinking or not? Sign 4, he shows vulnerability and opens up emotionally, lets you see the real him. Men falling hard let their guard down. They show vulnerability, share fears and insecurities, open up about things they don't tell others. This emotional opening is massive for men. They're conditioned to hide vulnerability, so sharing it signals deep trust in feelings. He shares his fears, insecurities, and struggles, opens up about things he's worried about, scared of, struggling with. Doesn't just show strong confidence side. Vulnerability indicates trust and emotional investment. Men guard vulnerability. Sharing it means you're special. Emotional opening shows he's falling in love. He talks about his past, including painful parts. Shares about past relationships, family issues, difficult experiences. Trusts you with his story, not just his highlight reel. Past sharing indicates he wants you to understand him fully. Sharing pain and past shows emotional intimacy. Casual dates get surface. Serious partners get depth. And he asks for your support and advice. Comes to you when struggling, seeks your comfort and perspective, values your opinion, and sees you as emotional support. Seeking support shows he relies on you emotionally. Men seek emotional support from women they're serious about. Emotional dumping versus healthy vulnerability and reciprocity, very different. Why vulnerability matters. Emotional intimacy requires vulnerability. Men guarding emotions aren't letting you in. Sharing vulnerability is how men show they're falling in love. Research shows vulnerability predicts intimacy and commitment. Months without any emotional opening means he's not invested. For the first month, Daniel seemed perfect, confident, successful, always positive. Then one night, he opened up to Lauren about struggling with career uncertainty and fear of failure. He shared about his difficult relationship with his father. He let Lauren see him stressed and uncertain instead of always strong. Lauren realized Daniel was trusting her with his real self, not just the impressive version. Lauren's ex never opened up emotionally in 2 years, always kept walls up, never shared struggles or fears. Lauren understood Daniel showing vulnerability meant he was falling hard. He trusted Lauren enough to show weakness. Emotional walls coming down was proof of deepening feelings. Years later, married, Lauren remembered the night Daniel first showed vulnerability was the night Lauren knew he was falling in love. So notice emotional sharing. Does he open up or stay guarded? Observe vulnerability. Does he share fears and insecurities? Watch for authenticity. Is he real or always on? Appreciate the trust. Understand that male vulnerability is significant. Before we get to the final sign, if this video helped you recognize the signs that he's falling hard for you, hit that subscribe button. We help women understand men and build healthy relationships. Now let's talk about the last sign.
Sign 5. He makes consistent effort to make you happy. Your happiness matters to him. When a man is falling hard, your happiness becomes important to him. He notices what makes you smile and does it more. He remembers what you mentioned wanting and surprises you with it. He goes out of his way to make your life easier or better. This isn't grand gestures. It's consistent attention to your well-being. He pays attention to what makes you happy, notices what you enjoy, what makes you smile, what lights you up, remembers your preferences and acts on them. Attention to your happiness shows you're on his mind. Caring about partner happiness is love indicator. Men falling in love want to make you happy. He does small, thoughtful things consistently. Not grand gestures, small, consistent actions showing he thinks of you. Brings your favorite coffee, texts good morning, does small helpful things. Consistency of thoughtfulness
reveals genuine care. Big gestures are easy. Consistent small things are love. Grand gestures fade. Consistent thoughtfulness is real love. He makes sacrifices for your well-being, willing to be uncomfortable or inconvenienced if it helps you, changes plans to support you, goes out of his way for you. Sacrifice shows your needs matter to him. We sacrifice for what we value. Occasional accommodation versus consistent prioritization of your needs, very different. And he supports your goals and dreams, encourages your ambitions, supports your pursuits. Happy when you succeed, supportive when you struggle. Your success and happiness aren't threats, they're his joy. Secure men falling in love celebrate partner success. Love supports and elevates. Insecurity competes and diminishes. Why this reveals deep feelings? Consistent effort to make someone happy requires genuine feelings. Men don't invest in happiness of casual dates. Your joy becoming his joy indicates falling in love. Research shows partner happiness focus predicts relationship quality. Months of consistent, thoughtful effort reveal genuine feelings. Rachel noticed a pattern with Ben. He'd remember Rachel mentioning being stressed and would surprise her with dinner on tough days. When Rachel's car broke down, Ben showed up to help without being asked. He'd text Rachel's favorite funny memes, knowing they'd make her smile. Nothing huge, just consistent, thoughtful actions, showing he paid attention and cared. Rachel's ex had done big gestures occasionally, expensive gifts on holidays, but never small, consistent thoughtfulness. Rachel realized Ben's daily small actions showed genuine care. He was falling hard because Rachel's happiness genuinely mattered to him. The ex's big gestures had been impressive, but hollow. Ben's small, consistent efforts were real love showing up daily. 5 years later, married, Rachel said, "I knew he loved me not because of grand gestures, but because he consistently tried to make me happy. That's how you know someone's falling hard." So, notice thoughtfulness patterns. Does he consistently do small, thoughtful things? Observe effort. Does he make effort to make you happy? Watch for attention. Does he notice and remember what brings you joy? Appreciate consistency. Consistent effort matters more than big gestures. If you're seeing these signs and you're convinced he's falling hard for you, that's wonderful. But if you're not seeing these signs and you're starting to wonder if he's actually using you for his convenience, watch our video on the 5 signs he's using you and you're ignoring them. Understanding the difference between genuine love and being used could save you years of heartbreak. Links in the description. When a man is truly falling hard for you, you'll see it in his actions, not just his words. These 5 signs, making you a priority, wanting to know you deeply, including you in his future, showing vulnerability, and consistently making effort for your happiness, reveal genuine emotional investment. These aren't games or tests. These are natural behaviors that emerge when someone is developing deep feelings. If he checks most or all of these boxes, he's not just casually dating you, he's falling in love. Trust what you see, not just what you hear. Actions reveal feelings. And these actions reveal a man who's falling hard. Look at the man you're seeing. Does he make you a priority or an option? Does he want to know you deeply or stay surface? Does he include you in his future or live only in the present? Does he show vulnerability or maintain walls? Does he consistently make effort for your happiness? If you see most of these signs, you have something real, a man who's genuinely falling for you. If you don't see these signs after significant time together, he's probably not that invested. Believe his actions. They're telling you the truth. If this video helped you recognize the signs that he's falling hard for you, subscribe to this channel. We help women understand men and build healthy relationships. Drop a comment telling me which sign you've seen in your relationship. Or if you're with someone who showed all these signs, share how you knew he was falling in love. Your story might help another woman recognize what she has. You deserve a man who makes you a priority, wants to know you completely, includes you in his future, trusts you with his vulnerability, and makes consistent effort to make you happy. That's not asking too much. That's recognizing your worth. If he's showing these signs, you found someone special. If he's not, don't waste time hoping he'll change. Find someone who will show you through actions, not just words, that you're someone worth falling hard for. You're worth it.